Hello and welcome to Channel's Book Club. My name is Olakunle Kasumu and it's great to be on this show today. As always, a show where we discuss all things books. Finally, I can offer my verdict on Culprits by DELE Ogun. Simply put, superb book. I totally loved it. I had many eye-popping and eureka moments while reading this 350-page thrilling history book. Of course, the author, DELE Ogun, a lawyer and historian, often criticized by some for leaning too much on the Brits caused our problems explanation of the Nigerian mess, did not waver on his theory. He has pretty much been consistent with it. But any open-minded reader will likely sense that Culprits is a compelling and interesting book. In it, you will meet the imperialists who shaped Nigeria fundamentally. Joseph Chamberlain, Lord Salisbury, Robert Cecil, Goldie Taubman, Frederick Lugard, Flora Shaw, Leopold Ameri, Lewis Vernon Harcourt, Winston Churchill, and so on. The stories and anecdotes in Culprits are intriguing, and each can stand alone as a storyline for a hit docuseries or movie about the Nigerian story. For example, how Goldie Taubman formed the Royal Niger Company, which went on to own the territory that would later be named Nigeria by getting ethnic rulers to sign 400 handover treaties. How the British government paid £865,000 as part payment for the treaties and offered 50% royalties on all minerals gotten from the Niger area for the next 100 years, which ended in 1999, as balance payment. How Frederick Lugard was recruited to secure Goldie's treaties, bring the north of Nigeria under British rule, and amalgamate the northern and southern protectorates. How Flora Louise Shaw, the woman who wrote for the Times to promote the British Empire's expansion, was once Goldie Taubman's girl and then later became Frederick Lugard's girl. How the radical liberal Joseph Chamberlain became the greatest imperialist of the British Empire, and how his insistence on capturing the Sokoto Caliphate became a crucial decider in the Nigerian formation story. How the southern Nigeria protectorate was de-amalgamated by Bernard Henry Bourdillon to keep southern Nigeria divided. How Lugard used the indirect rule system to devastating effect in northern Nigeria. How the Biafra War was in some ways a proxy war, etc. There are many more sub-stories and subplots in Culprits. You will find them backed by quotes from various historical materials, and you will find citations that can lead you to those sources. You can then research and draw your own independent conclusions. Ogun argues that Nigeria was created by imperialists who never had good long-term intentions for the various ethnic nationalities that make up Nigeria. The country was an outcome of schemings, horse trading, cutthroat economic maneuvers, and imperialism machinations. But he does not seem to stop there. Ogun postulates that foreign influences did not end in 1960 when Nigeria got independent. For him, there is a strong connection between Nigeria's current poor state and both the foundation laid by the British imperialists and the continued puppet-pulling antics of modern Western powers. Ogun's clarion call remains, "Let my people go," a biblical mantra which in this context insinuates that today's Nigeria is still under Western domination and influence that aligns with imperial ideas. Is this the reality or a mere excuse for the failure of Nigerians to build a successful nation-state? The debate will continue. For those who insist that Ogun's postulations are mere excuses and theories taken too far, Culprits may be a book they won't read beyond the first chapter. For the rest, who either agree with Ogun or are just simply adventurers in history, Culprits will likely become a candidate for their top Nigerian history books list. For anyone who just wants to enjoy and learn from a good history book, I say, get yourself a copy of Culprits by DELE Ogun.